Giants fans, another episode of G1 and G3 here, Phil. This episode is going to be about Luke Finger Power ahead of his 300th game.
So most of us have 10 normal fingers, or 8 fingers, 2 thumbs. But Luke's fortunate enough to on his left index finger only have half a finger. So
Is he a player at the Giants or is he a coach?
I got one. He's obviously got a young daughter. In 18 years' time, who would he let from our footy club right now date his daughter?
That's a very good one. I wouldn't let my daughter go with you though.
That's fair. I'm a nice bloke though. What's it been like to know Luke? And obviously looking from afar when he was at Brisbane and now being his teammate, what can you say the differences between what you thought he'd be like and what he really is like?
Obviously Victorian boy, so lots of respect there. Just thought he was a good player, quality player and quality person, but as I've realised, he's not all that, is he?
He's a great bloke. Very first time I met him, introduced him to me, and he was just a great bloke. And then you get to know him, and he's actually pretty dirty.
He's got that smart ass humour, actually, Lukey. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, and then suddenly there it is, bang.
I think that's that's probably been blown a little bit out of proportion. I'm pretty straight, and butter wouldn't melt in my mouth. I've never done anything to stitch anyone up in my life.
He's actually got the nickname around the club as Two-Faced Harvey Dent, obviously taking after Batman in the second movie there. So he's known as Harvey behind his back.
He's another fun fact you may not know. I actually played at the same junior club as Bourne. As Luke, we played at the Bourne Junior Football Club. Not together, obviously. He was about 40 years old. Yeah, about 40 years in front of me.
An astute football watcher as a young man, Thomas.
Yes, definitely.
Brisbane Lions, three in a row in the premiership window, and they had the group, the Fab Four. You obviously know about the Fab Four.
Yeah, the Fab Four, yep.
Were you a believer in the Fab Four or the Fab Five?
I'm going to go with the Fab Four.
It was definitely a Fab Five. What was it? Lappin, Voss, Ackermanis, Black and Power?
Yeah, I mean, I always used to say when they used to talk about it that I thought the Fab 4 or 5 were the queer eye for the straight guy. So if that was the case, then Cogsy could probably be there.
Gets a question here, or seriously, you've done every question.
Yeah, do you know how many questions we've got?
Do you remember how to co-host? Or?
Do you know the difference between you and I and Cogs and I?
Huh?
Chemistry.
Hey, Luke has a 1-year-old daughter, beautiful daughter May.
Yep.
In 18 years' time, if we froze all the players now, so by the time May reaches 18, 19, all the boys are still the same now.
Yep.
Who would Luke let date his daughter?
One person. Just give us one name.
Probably be you, mate, to be honest.
Jack Holmes.
I'm going to go with the safe option and say Adam Treloar.
Well, you probably couldn't go past Steve Niglio, could you?
You could.
If I had to pick one, I'd probably pick. Well, I would have picked Dom Tyson, but he's having a crack at me, is he?
He's plugged you, mate. He's plugged you up.
Who's gonna have the most money?
Yes.
I want to be looked after.
Phil, probably.
Yeah, Skulls. Skulls.
Luke Power obviously talks about how much he loves Simon Black. He got to 300 games before Luke. And is that in the back of Luke's mind? Do you think he's thinking, I wish I beat Simon there?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
No.
It would have to be a race, wouldn't it, between those two? And whoever got there first is obviously the cooler one as such in the relationship.
Yeah, it's happened all through my career. It's like I'm his bridesmaid. Every best and fairest. Every time something happens, every game where there's a best player, it's I guess I could half cop it. Because he's pretty genuine bloke and player. But what I can't cop is that I went up for his 300th game and he's not coming to mine. He reckons he's got to play that night. And that's a terrible excuse.
The 2002 Brownlow medal that you won, where's that sit in the
2002
Brownlow? You won that?
Brownlow medal? No, I think I came runner up to Blakey.
What does he think he is at the club? A player or a coach?
I think he thinks he's actually Gubby Allen of the club. Yep. He actually runs the
Football manager.
Yeah.
He thinks he's a player.
If we have a recovery session, then I'm a coach player, and if we have a coaching meeting, I'm a player coach.
Enough of the mucking around. What are your top 3 career highlights? You've obviously 3-time premiership player. You've been a star of the competition. What are your top 3 highlights looking back in your career?
1, 2 and 3, yeah, the premierships, that's a bit serious, but I think the friendships you make out of the game. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to meet some of the best people that I've ever met in my life, through footy, and that's what it is to me. And hopefully there's a couple of highlights to come, mate.
Yeah, Luke, I'd just like to take this opportunity to tell you to kick short, all right? Just keep on kicking short because, you know, that's one of your great strengths.
We won't hold that against you, mate. You're playing your 300th this week. Congratulations, mate. You've been an inspiration to all of us.
You're a great bloke. Congratulations on your 300th game, and hopefully we can get a win for you, mate.
Congratulations on reaching that achievement, and yeah, I hope you have a good game.
Hopefully the fans, you enjoyed this episode. Give us some feedback on what you thought of it. But from my point of view, Luke Power, don't often say he was one of my all-time favourite players. Just, you know, he was a midfielder. I don't really like midfielders that much, as you know, Stephen.
Another good episode, and it's fitting for such a great bloke as Phil just started. Over and out.